Hello, my name is Paul Pinto, and I will start now a series of videos about me, vibe coding, an application, fitness application. It's for a friend, and I'm just going to have kind of 10 minutes a day. I'm not going to show everything because it's going to be impossible, but I will show mostly what I'm doing. The setup of this, I'm using, I have the max subscription of Claude, the AI code, and I already have here, and I'm going to show the API that I'm going to use it to connect. It's running. This is everything I did already with the Claude or even with the Gemini. I try to use one or another, but because of the Gemini CLI, it doesn't have yet the max. I cannot do it the max subscription because in Europe there is no max subscription yet. Then I'm using the Claude to do that. I try to use the free tier of the Google Gemini, but in less than 1 hour I reached my limit. I don't know, maybe my day limit, but I could not do it anything. I have 3 applications that I'm going to develop using this. I have, of course, the API application. Then I'm going to have 2 more applications. That one, it will be the admin application, where the personal trainer will be able to create their workouts, exercises, plans of everything. And there will be a phone application. Initially, I'm going to do it with Android, for Android, but the same phone application will be able to run in a desktop application, in an iOS application, and Android application, and web, because I'm using this technology, this WPF framework called Avalonia. And then everything will be done in C#, and only the WPF part, the client part will be done with Avalonia, that is C# also. It's a kind of a WPF subset. This server that then I will use Blazor, the admin will be a web application using Blazor and C#, and the API will be using the minimal API. Maybe in the future I will move to gRPC, but right now I'm using the minimal API. Maybe even with VibeCoding, maybe in the future I'll be able to switch this very easily, and it will be a great project just for you to see. I'm going to try to do daily, kind of 10 minutes what I'm doing. Then the videos will be around 10 minutes just to show how I'm vibing. I like the wording. I'm using AI to vibe, to create all this code. Of course, I could do those code by myself, but I'm finding that sometimes the work at 1 or 2 hours is almost like a work of 2 or 3 days. It means that I can do way more. I have already a huge set of information. Just going to show a little bit of that. I already have here, let's see, this is the admin application. I have it here open in the VS Code, and inside here I will have in my memory bank all the features that already that I'm going to start to have it, and I'm using also the Claude to create all these features and all this. I describe it, I read it, I change, and I will see it. I try to code as minimum as possible just to see how this is going. If I don't like anything about the code, I change the requirements. I create process, this and that. I create a lot of things I have already a lot of here definitions and rules that I want that my Claude will work. Right now, what I'm going to do is it's update my admin application to connect to that endpoints to create exercise. The application itself, I think I already have it here running. Now let's put it here. Run project admin, and then I'm going to show you how this project looks like right now. Here, didn't open here. Let's open here. This is the admin project. Right now, I already have here some code that is already done. I can create here some reference tables like that will be done for the exercise to define everything, like the body parts of the body, body parts, which is parts of the body, the difficulty levels that are going to be able to use it. Now to create this part here, the exercise, this is what I want to do it. And this is what I'm going to show how we're going to start right now. And I'm already here with the Claude, and I'm going to start doing that. And well, let's see. The first thing that I'm going to do is just creating the picking requirements is already being the endpoints already being broadcast propagate to this application. And I was just going to say, usually I start with ours. I try to be polite as much with the AI and say thanks, hello. I treat the AI like it will be my assistant or a co-worker. I try to be polite because I find it that there's nothing wrong to be polite, even if it is to AI. Hello. You have in the memory bank, let's put it in small case, memory bank, information about the exercise management, and I would like to follow the feature process. I think it's like that, or it is the name, just to make sure that I'm doing the right thing here. It is called feature implementation process. Feature implementation process. This is the feature implemented. This is the way that I like to do what I want to do it, and then you're going to see how these things are going to look like in the end. Feature implementation process to implement this this CRUD. Initially this will be just a CRUD. I'm just going to insert the exercises and see how this is going to look like. This CRUD table, CRUD page in the admin project. I have consider that there is already a menu in the nav bar called exercises. As you remember, there was something and we are developing the page for this. When you click, now it's just going to give you a little bit more information about what I really want to do it. When I click in the nav bar, I will land to the exercise list, and do not forget to have navigation. The getting of the list, getting of the exercises will have navigation. I can go to back and forward in pages. There will be a page of 10, and then I can say that right away that I want to create a page with already a navigation. Of course, I don't have it yet, any exercise in the database, but I just want to have that. On this page, we should have a new button to create a new exercise. I'm not going to say anything else. They should look what the exercise looks like. I just want to say that the exercise has some kind of reference table that should be added to that new exercise. On the list, exercise list, we will be able to click and edit a specific exercise. Okay, this is about the list. I'm not going to give any more information. I'm just going to do see how this is going. Of course, this could be a huge requirement. I could have a requirement a team that will work on that. There could be special requirements for this. I could have some special design for this. Right now, I'm just going to say use the CSS that I already have. I already have the CSS. It's the Tailwind that I already have configured. And let's see how this is going. In the exercise, add or update exercise we should be able to fill up the information and there will be several links with the reference tables. Do not forget to fill to have a combo. I don't like this. I will do this in the future different, but let's start it with combo box filled with values from the correct reference table. Let's plan this according with, I'm gonna just say it again, with the feature implementation process, and let's plan the task list. And let's see now how it's going. And the most important thing here will be to create all of these. This video will be a little bit longer because I have a huge rambling in the beginning telling about this application. This is the first one, it will be a little bit longer, and you're just going to see what is going to be the result of the task list. And I'm just going to pause from here, and then I come back and we're going to see the result. I'm just going to show a little bit what is happening, and now we finished to create my task list. Here is my task list. This will be in also in the file, and I will say here this is to. I was just going to go in details on this. Let me just. Why is not give me this? Come on. Ah, okay. Because of this. Now it's going to start creating the designing and it creates the file list, and I'm just going to show you my task list. This is my task list, and I will follow the development of this. Is going just to create all these tasks for me based on my description, based on the API, based on everything. And now is what is going to do is start to implement all these tasks, because I created in my feature implementation process. I created I said how you should create all these tasks, what it means, what you should do, and all these things. And this is my task list, and as soon that it start to implement it, we're going to start to see here. Yes, it's only created everything. Now I need to come and see. This is my current task list, like I was showing to you. This is what is it. Now I just can come here and say, let's start this. Okay, let's start with the ready to develop. Oh my God, develop tasks. And now it's going to start. What it's going to do is, because it's described on my process, it's going to create a branch of this feature, going to start to implement these tasks, and as soon that they are complete, and I'm going to show you, as soon they are complete, it's going to put here on top what is the event, what is the hash of the GitHub of the commit. And will be always a good way to know if I want to go back and say, oh, this task was implemented by this. Imagine this as a huge board. There's a task, a huge scrum board, and there's a task, and you have the task is mean that's the exercise management, the CRUD management, and then you're going to create all the posts. Imagine all of these as the posts, and then for every post there will be a tag with a commit of that. And now it's going to take a long time, and I'm just going to show you in the end. I'm going to make pause again. I'm going to show you in the end how this is going to look like. I'm back. Now I start to implement everything, and I start from the first task. As you can see here, there's already implemented the interface, and you'll be able to see here that is already updating the task list, for example, say that it's already implemented. This will be the commit, and so on, so on, so on. I can do this because I already been through this process many times manually. I know how to create all this processing, this feature implementing process. I already have a huge document of that. If you would like to know more about, if your company would like to know more about how to create this, and you would like to have my expertise helping you to make your developers vibe coding, please contact me, and I could be able to help you for sure. It will be next video. There will be see already how this everything implemented. Thank you very much, and see you next time.